Hello fellow cultivators, so Nerja's adventure is back, and now Nerja is the leader of the dragon hamlet, and now it is time for us to conquer the world. Oh, just kidding, we don't care about ruling those worthless idiots, we just need to conquer something so that we get 12 arts and rules, and that's why we choose one sect to conquer here, and I just try to get enough resources so that my sect disciple do not die. To be honest, I don't care most of them, but I do care about my master and my small fangirl. That's two people, I don't want them to die in the sect battle. So anyways, so we pass a month, and the battle initially was pretty easy since we have hired two golden core cultivator as our grand elder. So yeah, it's like tiger in two sheaths. But now we do have to fight against their grand elder by ourselves. So Shifu, literally Master Shifu. So he is the #1 blade cultivator in Yongling region, and look at this nice jump blade. Good, you deal with my mushroom man. And wow, look at this nice demonic blade. I like this ultimate, looks so fancy, so cool, I want it. And okay, just give me a little bit of time, since I need this mushroom again. Okay, I'm slow. Wait, I mean, big mushroom, I need this mushroom. This is... Just when I get that mushroom, my big mushroom has expired, but it's okay, we won't. And we're gonna wipe out their sect. Conquer the world. No, just conquer this thing. Bam. And bam. Okay. Let's see. So this guy died. Chudispo died, okay. Oh, okay, so one of the previous Grand Elder also died. Oh, that's good. One less people to hate us. I guess we can also use this time to build a flying canal and try to locate our sect to Hua Feng region. And if you ask me how do I get those much money, because the conquered sect have a lot of money and we relocated those resources. Anyways, we need to go to check out stuff in Hua Feng. And look at this. So this is a small sect in Hua Feng. So, and I was just checking out what are their sect destiny, and look at this, murderous rites. Okay, that means that I have to give up my previous plan. My previous plan was to, get out of the Dragon Hamlet and enter this small sect, become sect leader, and use, the ancient page in the auction. Because if you are only sect leader of Dragon Hamlet, it doesn't get it. Change it to murderous rites and then come back again. But now we don't need to do all of this, which is great. And okay, my master is asking us to enter the foundation area. Okay. We will do anything for this master. We have already did a crime. But nobody knows. We are just nice and good sect leader. Nobody knows how her husband died. What happened to him. Anyways, we defeated these two foundation beasts very easily. And she got the thing. She is so lucky to have me, of course. Meanwhile, we are still looking for a place for our sect. We meet this mysterious old man who is asking us to, explore a place and clear some monsters. I'll say sure. Okay, Celestial Palace. Few these monsters, we just come to qi-condensation, we're not going to do it now. And then we relocated our dragon hamlet to here, which is kind of close to the corner, which is a pretty convenient location later on. And while we are still roaming around, we see this weird ghost merchant who sold us some kind of ghost lamp, soul lamp. 5,000, not that much to be honest. And I was haunted. It is my destiny to be haunted. Sounds not bad. Anyways, we hear some girl talking, kill him, avenge me. Maybe the souls in my sword will also shout this like this one day, but I don't really care. Okay, some guy from demonic sect and killed all of them, created soul lamp. Sounds nice, sounds like a really good role figure. Anyways, not gonna do it as well. Anyways, now let's see. This is our previous master, and he become a heaven chosen already. We could have learned this new, move from him, but I mean, It's like I feel like I could learn even higher. His qi-condensation realm of move is not really good enough. Instead, I'm checking the other skills. For example, this guide has this shield in a sub-skill, so we'll learn from this. Cost energy, get a shield. It's always great to have. We just need to unlock those. So let's equip it. As you can see, this is literally a second mind skill I get. And since we are at the town, we take this intermediate mission. Apparently, okay, they need people from qi-condensation. And I am in that realm, so why not? East Sea Pearl, not too bad. Let's go. Okay. So we arrived at the place, and we end up being a fight. Nothing new. And we have to deal with 3 people. So starting with 3 ultimate. So Spear, Earth, and Blade, I think. But actually we are still using our Foundation Realm 2 Dragon Riding skill, because I didn't even get the time to update my skills. But I didn't even know what happened, just shing shing shing. There's only 1 left. And it doesn't look like she is going to last that long. By the way, you can see that she slowed. That's because the Soul Sword, Soul River, seems can slow people down, which is great. I like this sword. It tells me to kill people. Right now it's strangely quiet, so apparently maybe his word may be true. So we'll let them go. Okay, so we even get a bit more stuff. That's nice. You know, Soul Sword sometimes is smart. And we came to this tavern to ask some other thing, because it seems that we have less spirit stones. We only have 30,000. We need to ask how to earn more spirit stones, and we will probably end up with less ones, because that's how this game works. Okay, no, that's not the thing. So we meet this young man who is called Yuanzhi. So it's very confusing, because there's another quest in this game. It's called Yuanzhi, and Yuanzhi and Yuanzhi are the same word. Anyways, as we expected, we gave him 20,000. We left with 10,000. But great thing is, after that, every month, he's sending us some letters telling us about his adventure. So if you want, you can take a look. First time we get some nice fruits, which is very, very, very helpful. Second time, he is stuck with some fox monster, which is interesting. We use its fox tail, and it ends up to be okay just near our sect, and we get nothing out of it. But don't worry, because the third time we again get something great. This time Yuanzhi brother was end up with some ear spirit, I guess, and in the end we get something, and if we open it, we get a wisp of soul, which is very, very useful again. Well, the fourth time, again, this time Yuanzhi didn't give us something very useful. I mean, we're just happy that he get out of some weird sect battle. While we are roaming around in Hua Feng region, we saw this guy, Zhu Dong. I don't know what his name is. Anyway, he seemed to be stuck from somewhere, and he's asking us to save him. So we saved him, and he claimed that he has a treasure for us, and just gave us a few spirit stones. That's nothing. Then we meet him again after a few months. Like, he promised us to give us some treasure. It's not like I care, bracket. I really care, bracket. I just want to know what this guy is up to, because he is acting very suspiciously. And yeah, that's why we are pushing him a little bit. Then, to be honest, I've tried to not try to help him, but every time I'm forced to help. So yeah, but he says, yeah, let's go for a treasure hunt. So why not? It's like all y'all's thing. We love treasure hunts, right? So we go to this village, and it seems that this guy is literally bullying the villagers and try to get everything out of it. You know, he seems to be a bad guy. I like him. Because I am also not that great. So, now, of course, we get things from him. Okay, this is not really useful to us. We are already qi-condensation. Then, when he comes back, he seems to be looking for something from the village. And the village seems to be cursed by heaven. Is it related to him? And then we see these 2 cultivators chatting about someone trying to open seals. it is this guy then. So then we look for him again, and this time, obviously, just like this game, how it goes, we end up in a battle, and this guy seemed to be literally dragging me into this battle. So, dealing with Blood Puppet, at least this guy is with us as well. So we're not really prepared, to be honest, because in this entire episode, we are just mostly in early qi-condensation. Early here means that we are not learning any new skills, any new mind skills, or trying to prepare for anything. And look at this. So while we are dealing with enemies with the same realm, like this Blood Puppet, we sort of getting hit pretty hard. And look at this guy eat my big mushroom. This is the problem when you have, people together with you in the battle. Like, why are you eating my mushroom? You are not dealing with any damage anyway. Because the mushroom coming from your mushroom man, there are big and small mushroom, and you won't eat both of them so that it increases your damage and also does not slow you down. But either way, if some of your teammates, except the mushroom himself, because himself can't eat it, if the teammate eat one of the mushroom, you are in pretty big trouble, which is really annoying, especially like in this case. The mushrooms are within this blood pool. Obviously, you don't want to get into that, but this guy just get into it and eats the big mushroom, which is annoying. So here, see, okay, I eat the mushroom, I do 3 shing, and it's gone. He does nothing. So obviously we have to go to him, and especially give me again a Stardust. I don't need that. Now, when we come back, he looks like he just kills this monster. Interesting. And then we see again these two people chatting about someone opening seals. I think we know who is the one who is opening the seals, right? Okay, so we came to this guy's place after a few months, and we find a note. This guy definitely is trying to get some treasure, and it seems this thing will draw life essence out of the people who get it. That is not great, to be honest. I prefer not to go. But, as I said, we don't really have a choice. So we have to go there. So we went to there, obviously. We end up in a new battle, because this guy's stupidness. Good thing is this time there's only this thing, what do you call, mobs. And as you can see, just using Soul Cage Talisman. Even with Spear, we can easily clear with the mobs pretty easily. So, we finished with the mobs. And this guy is pretending to be dead, so we're just asking what's going on with that treasure, it will harm you, do you know that? And he just says, okay, yeah, this is sad, that at least we get some money out of it, so it's alright. Now this time, those chatting cultivators have their big brother with them. So, okay, and this guy finds that dude's residence as well. So good thing is this guy's not there, but he is still trying to go away. And we get this animatic stone, which is really nice. So then we check out the village, seems to be fine. Some days later, we see this guy again. So I guess we will again try to see what's happening. But he seems to be a bit down. To be honest, at this point, this guy's not bad, and we also get something really nice from him. So dude is pretty sad and talking about his brother, so I guess we'll let him cool down a bit. Do something else. For example, we can finally learn the... Okay, I was hoping for a red one, but orange one is good. At least we have golden core move from this master. I mean, obviously, if it's better if we have a soul formation one. Well, no, what is it called? Not soul formation. Anyways, realm 5 one. But realm 4 is okay for us. One realm higher, good enough. And but we should prepare for the next. So we find this guy, Protective, who is Darth and so. Give him some red manuals as usual. Then we ask him to be our mentor. So this is preparation for Golden Core, which is a time when we try to min-max a little bit. And we will also transfer our Dalsy to him so that he will become Heaven Chosen in a year. So I think this will be our main thing about transferring Dalsy to Masters. Because later on we have some other plans. Also, we have finally finished the last talisman quest with this Zhuge Chen-san. So he does tell us this will be the last time. talisman recipes. So there are 5 of them. The reason I did this one last, because you see all the other 4, there are low level version, but the teleportation talisman, there's only a high level, and you need to be at remote to get this. So yeah. And also, we also just came to finish the Ugly Sage's next step of quest, which is basically we choose any qi-condensation imp and let him fight. It will be easy fight. Qi-condensation room, that's it. And yeah, so we get something, which is pretty nice. So we continue the Lan You quest. So we are learning a qi-condensation realm menu.
有没有想姐姐啊？没想到你还挺好学的。
And she called that menu a piece of junk. Well, I mean, I agree it is just orange one, but still. He asked us to look for a book, okay? No problem. So I guess we'll go there, and looks very suspicious to be honest. Oh, by the way, she directly helped us to learn it, so we should equip it. And yep, let's continue. Obviously, we are going to fight. It's very, very familiar setup. You can see that, spear, ultimate, earth ultimate, and some wind motion is exactly the same as those the first tavern mission we have to. We're also against 3 NPCs. This time it's again similar. Just xing few times. Should be gone. Okay, where were you? Alright. Okay, so we finished this, and apparently there's a monster as well. So it is a harpy. Okay, 36,000 HP, that means it is a qi-condensation realm. Only thing qi-condensation we have right now it is that RMB, 2 Dragon Slash, and yeah, just in case someone still do not know how it works, you learn any skill for the True Dragon Rising, you will be converted to True Dragon Slash automatically. You don't need to try to upgrade all your original skill from Qi Refining till the end. Learn any True Dragon Rising skill, it will be automatically converted to True Dragon Slash. Anyways, it's the same thing we deal with Harvey, eat the mushroom, use that time to xing. Use your RMB 3 times. Of course, once I am a bit more prepared, I should get a spear mastery to get my RMB to 6 times instead of 3 times. That would double my damage. So Harpy at this point is like throwing things, and good thing is my mushroom is taking all the stuns. And now it should try to do this one, summoning a lot of rotating stuff. So we just need to get in very close to it and hitting it. It can't hit us. And it's done. And Lan You was telling me, oh, this is that. To be honest, this woman always make us end up in trouble. And this weird organization have everyone wearing exactly the same clothes and have the beard thing. They are a bit weird. So we tried to ask her to explain herself, and she keep on saying, she behaves just like that suspicious treasure guy. Both of them ask us to do something. Both of them make us end up in trouble. And both of them doesn't seem to be that great guy, but I like them because I like bad people. So anyway, while we are roaming around, we see this woman again. Honestly, you are creepy. Like, this woman is so strange. She was after Aoyao initially, now she's after Lan You as well. So, alright. We continue to see Lan You, and we end up with NPCs like this woman, Liao Mu, and this woman, both of them trying to kill us, and they got dealt with by Lan You. To be honest, I will tell Lan You it's okay, but I don't like it. Anyways, we got a technique from her, which is pretty nice. I guess we should learn it at some point. Yep. Didn't I say that this woman will end up making us into trouble? And look at this, a golden core. Golden Core guy, Iron Body Fist. And he even has a bell, oh no. So he is he's the father of this guy, Liao Mo. Remember just now Liao Mo was the one who ended up hitting us, and now her father come. But we have no choice but to try to fight him. The thing is, this guy have pretty bad LMB, and that is Iron Body Fist, can block attack, which is a bit annoying, but shouldn't matter that much as long as our damage is enough. Like this. Oh, 1000! 2 星星 we're gone. Alright, you come again. You got it. I know you're hungry, so this is your food. Yes, he is up a realm, but so what?
这本秘籍并不深奥。
Right though, because I think I was learning a simple fire motion skill from foundation level. But anyways, we end up in trouble again. But this time at least are those same uniformed guys who are not real NPCs, so that we don't end up have to deal with Golden Core NPC's parents again. Like, the parents in this game are very, very protective, I'm telling you. So yeah, she always ends up making us in trouble, to be honest. I don't really like that, but she's pretty, and she helped us to learn manuals, so I guess we will keep on helping her. And here I'm also trying to learn a foundation level or stick to secret manual fire one, so that we can use fairy flame to.
老实说吧，你是惦记修炼呢，还是惦记姐姐我？
To increase our damage. Look, this woman just randomly jumps up and stops my talking, and she thinks I'm missing her. Oh, come on. Only thing I was thinking about is increasing my damage. I am a cultivation freak. And here, I think in this video I've already showed a few times how good Soul Cage Talisman is to clear up mobs, but I think this is one of the perfect examples. Look at this, because every time an enemy dies in this region, they generate this thing, and this thing will kill more and generate more balls. Alright, so... Okay, destroy the seal, destroy the seal. You want to destroy the seal, that guy wants to destroy the seal, everyone wants to destroy any seals in Hua Feng, because what's the use of it? That guy wants a treasure, and this woman just wants to get out. But we learn a new skill from her. I'm not going to use it though. And I guess it's time to learn a few more. Not learn a few, take a few more tavern quests. So this quest, intermediate mission about workshop problem, which is quite nice. I mean, it gives the things I need, but I can't do it now because they are dangerous. Instead, I'm trying to take another one. The one I want to take, yeah, novice mission. Here, this is the easier one, because the only thing you need to deal with are frogs, and it doesn't give that great things, like it even has dusk flower. Why do I need that? But at least it is said we just need some kind of motion skills, and actually I can do it with fire motion skill as well. It's pretty easy after all. The main thing about this is, so you just need to be able to not be continuously stunned by those frogs, which are not that bad, because after all, as you can see, our imp just freezes them all the time, and which is very nice. And they are not dealing that much damage to us at all. And here I'm just using this at the end. So we finish this one and get the reward. So there are a few orbs, which is great, and this just reminded us maybe we should try to deal with this guy, Cloud9 Hatuibuari. Same thing, starting with dealing with this small elite, because it's annoying and it's just not let us positioning very well. Good thing is my mushroom did pretty much good job, and now eating mushroom, taking the fire 3 times, half gone, 4 times, 3/4 gone. Now we just need to dodge a little bit from his attack and waiting for the next round. So we can already absorb it. So I could have waited for next round of mushroom, but I think it's okay. Just another fire skill. Oh, there is a mushroom. Pretty good. Now absorb. See how easy it is. Mushroom plus fire plus spear. Extremely powerful. So we do get pretty good special. Okay, the skills are okay. Wow, 2 special sub-skill move. Another 2 special sub-skill move. They are great. So, and this is the skills I'm using. The only thing is I have upgraded my RMB into Golden Core with the upgrading book, and still using this Golden Core move. And nothing really, worthy to say. Still not very optimized. Alright, so my attack is high because of I have a sword. So before we end this episode, I want just to show you that, yeah, I have done all this turtle protection or turtle thing as well. So, and as a sect leader, you got infinite number of those fruits, so that's not a problem. And so yeah, if you're not interested to see this battle, just you can skip to the end. To be honest, there's nothing much to say because after the battle of this, I will finish this episode. And next episode, we will try to finish the other qi-condensation quest, and then progress to Golden Core. So again, here I just want to show that as a spear user, initially you don't really have good AoE clearing mob option, but with the Soul Cage talisman, which you can always make once you get a recipe, it's fairly easy. And yeah, in general, you can even say that spear is a bit boring because you just whatever you do is simply get the mushroom man, wait for the big mushroom, and then get a big mushroom, and then xing xing xing. Or if you have the fire motion and the fire secret manual, like you can do that and then just charge. And later on, once you get Murderous Rise, you can also just wait till Murderous Rise become active. And that's another reason why I usually use the Feast LMB, but for the Feast I will use Bone Fracture one to stun the enemy, so that my combined with the Feast Divine Power, so my critical damage rate will increase to maximum. And then within that 5 seconds, Murderous Rise active, 5 times damage crits, and also then you got Fire Secret Manual damage thing, and you got Big Mushroom. You just go through every single enemy. It's really powerful. Alright, that will be everything for this episode, and I will see you next time.